Hi, my name is Eboni Harris, and I'm a relationship therapist in Houston, Texas. Today I'm talking all about why do you start relationship therapy, what are the reasons, and should you wait until you get married, so stay tuned. As I said, I am a relationship therapist, and a lot of times people are confused about if or when they should start couples therapy. So I'm going to go through a couple scenarios where you should probably seek some type of therapy. The first thing is if you are continuing to argue or have a disagreement about the same issue, or you see the same issue coming up within your relationship. So this could mean that it's the exact same conversation, or it can be I continue to have this feeling of being alone, I continue to feel unhappy, I continue to feel like I am working on this relationship by myself. If that's a reoccurring theme in all of your conversations, or if you feel like that's just how you're feeling all the time, it may be time for you to get some type of couples or relationship therapy. You may want to also consider relationship therapy if you are trying to decide if you should stay or if you should go. Sometimes in relationships and or marriage, you have so much invested, you've been there for so long, and you're just not 100% sure whether or not you should stay in that relationship. When you're on the edge of 1 foot in and 1 foot out, sometimes we don't recognize the effort that the other person is putting in, or we might put in one little bit of effort, and then once it doesn't go the way we want it to go, we're out, right? So it's important that you go speak to someone about your feelings, why you're feeling like you're half in, half out. Even if there's been a lot of time invested, that doesn't mean you have to stay, but it also doesn't mean that leaving is the right decision for you. So when you're in that conflicted state, it's very important that you see someone to talk to and to help you figure it out in a non-biased way. A big reason to seek a therapist if you find yourself continuing to be triggered by your partner's behavior. It could be because y'all have had some issues in the past that never got resolved, or maybe something happened that you thought you had gotten past that happened in your life that now your partner is starting to trigger you a lot. It's very important to seek out that help to really identify your triggers and identify how to cope with them, because they're going to happen, but that doesn't mean you have to take out those emotions on your partner. A big question I get is, if we're not married, why would I go to marriage therapy? This is the main reason why I call what I do relationship therapy, because I work with all types of relationships. It does not matter if you're married or not. A lot of times what you want to do is get that foundation right before you make that decision to get married. Everything isn't about whether or not this is the right person. Even if you've been in a relationship for a short amount of time, like 6 months to a year, sometimes you'll say, well, if it's not easy, I'm going to walk away. But that's not the case. If everything doesn't go easily, that does not mean that this isn't the person that you can have a lasting relationship with. Relationships take time and they take work, and sometimes those small issues can turn into big, huge mountains to climb later on in your relationship. So it's important that you go ahead and nip those things in the bud, and if that means going to see a relationship therapist, there's nothing wrong with that. Get the help early so that you don't have so many issues in the future that can be hindering you from having the type of relationship that you want. All right, thank you guys for watching. I hope you enjoyed that video on what are the reasons why you would go see a relationship therapist. If you have any questions, or if you want me to do another video, make sure you leave a comment down below. Also, if you're considering therapy and you're not so sure, you can always head over to my website, eboniharris.com, and schedule a 10-minute consultation, and we could discuss if therapy is right for you, and I could possibly help you find a therapist if I'm not the person for you. Follow me across social media at Eboni Harris MA, and I will see you next time. Bye.